Dear students, dear friends, my name is Elnura Abakanova and I would like to welcome you to the Business Process Engineering course. I will give you an overview of what you can expect from this course. In this course, you will learn about the business processes. We will learn how the organizations may study their current business process and develop new processes and methods to improve the efficiency and productivity. As a future professional, you will examine the way an organization operates, its short, mid, and long-term performance goals, and you will learn to recommend ways which can work more seamlessly to achieve success and improvement in the organizations. We, as the experts, should always look for the improvements in our systems, methodology, and infrastructure. During this course, you will have a chance to see the governmental and commercial organizations, listen to guest lectures and practical classes where professionals from different spheres will share experiences and challenges they have during the business process engineering and re-engineering. The main goal of the course is the formation of idea and knowledge on the topics of the course. The course is aimed at developing analytical systems, organizational, interpersonal, and communication skills, which are necessary for successful development of new business processes. During our practical classes, we will be utilizing different styles of learning practices such as group projects, individual student works, discussions, and debates. You will do projects and presentations. Practical class teachers and myself will utilize different teaching styles. I will look forward to working with you this semester. You can always reach me through my contacts indicated in our Moodle. I will tell you briefly about myself. Currently, I am interacting with you as a senior lecturer of the Creative Industry Schools. I am the deputy head of Expert Analytical Department in Majlis of Kazakh Parliament. I studied international economy and international relations in Kazakh National University. I received the Master of Science degree from Britain's University of Leicester. I did a course in project management at Harvard Extension School. I had trainings and seminars from such organizations as OECD, Imperial College of London, World Bank, and CASIA. I also have completed one-year certificate academic and training program in US. I also should mention internships at Harvard University, venture investment company in San Francisco, and at the early stage of my professional experience, I did internships at Kazakh Institute for Strategic Studies, Ministry of Finance, Parliament, and many other organizations. Why I'm focusing my attention to internships? As soon as you are still in the university, I encourage you to challenge yourself and have some internships in organizations. This will prepare you for the professional life. I always say that my first job was in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. However, I started working from my 18 during the time of my basic higher education. I worked as a host of the intellectual TV program at TV channel more than 2 years. Of course, this experience developed my presentation skill and ability to give a speech to an audience. Having more than 15 years of experience, I should also mention that I worked in such organizations as the Development Bank of Kazakhstan, Agency for Investment Kazakh Invest, Expo 2017 project, and the Astana International Financial Center. Before joining the Majlis of Parliament, I worked as a communications officer at the delegation of the European Union to Kazakhstan. I also was an independent consultant, did product and idea development, opened my own company, and realized several business, education, and social projects. By this time, I had such an interesting and fascinating educational and professional journey, so the intention to share the knowledges and experiences from the real practice with you came to me naturally. So, let's discover business process engineering. Today, we will talk about organizational design in business process engineering. Organizational design refers to the processes of structuring, and arranging an organization's resources, roles, processes, workflows to achieve specific aims, goals, and objectives efficiently. It is a strategic process, the major goals of which are to ensure that all the resources allocated efficiently, activities are coordinated effectively, and the workforce is aligned with the overall aims of the organization. There are 9 guiding principles that provide a framework for designing and improving business processes effectively. Focus on value. Design for experience. Start where you are. Progress iteratively. Observe directly. Be transparent. Collaborate. Keep it simple. And work holistically. The 9 guiding principles do not form a separate system, but rather provide guidance and coherence in shaping the structure and functioning of the organizations. So, focus on value. First principle is to focus on value. Imagine your organization as a machine. Every part of it should contribute value to the end product or end service. Value is defined by the customer demanding a profound understanding of their needs and preferences, coupled with a clear alignment with the strategic objectives. It revolves over time and in response to changing circumstances. Also, the concept of value is not static. It evolves over time and in response to changing circumstances. The dynamism of the value also underscores the necessity for the organizational adaptability. That's why it is crucial to have an ability to recognize and respond to shifts in customer needs, expectations, market needs, market conditions, and different changes in technological advancements. Organizational design, therefore, must be flexible, agile, adaptive, and possess the capacity to evolve continuously to stay valuable in the ever-changing business landscape. It is important to emphasize that value is not synonymous with the complexity. Instead, it's about delivering the right mix of features that resonate with the customer without unnecessary complexities or challenges. The organizational design should strive to achieve simplicity in delivering functionality that aligns precisely with clients' priorities. In doing so, it ensures that the organization not only remains agile or adaptive, but also delivers value in the most effective manner, seeing and meeting customers' expectations. And sometimes we also exceed customer expectations. Now, design for the experience. Moving on to the second principle, design for the experience, give us the view. Look at this. There are 2 sides of customer experience: the hard, objective, financial aspect, and the soft, perceptual and opinion-based dimensions. The hard and financial aspects, they involve concrete measurable elements of the client's experience by including quantitative metrics, financial transactions, and objective performance values. For instance, if you're running an e-commerce platform, the aim side of customers' experience would involve how quickly customers can complete purchase, in the accuracy of order fulfillment, and the efficiency of your delivery process. There are the hard, concrete elements that directly affect your business success. Now let's shift to the softer side of the customer experience. This includes the intangible aspects that, such as perception about the customer's brand, about your brand, brand expectations. It's all about perceptions, opinions, and emotions. The soft and perceptual aspect is connected with the feelings of clients and their trust in the brand or your organization. Successful organizational design ensures a harmony between these 2 sides. You would like your operations to be efficient and cost effective. This is hard side, but also you should understand that you want customers to love the experience about your brand or about your company. This is soft side. So now let's consider another part. So next principle is start where you are. The third principle advised to start where you are, which emphasizes the current state of the organization. This principle emphasizes the practicality of designing effective organizational changes by recognizing and leveraging the existing strengths, methods, processes, practices, and tools within the current landscape. In the world of organizational design, starting with a clean state or greenfield situation is a rarity. Most often, we're dealing with existing structures, systems, and practices. It's like renovating a house rather than building it from the ground up. This principle acknowledges the reality of working with what you have. Starting where you are involves a thorough examination of the current organizational landscape. This includes a comprehensive analysis of existing strengths, weakness, process, methods, and tools. There is continual service improvement. So this approach aligns with the philosophy of continuous improvement by emphasizing the importance of understanding the current state before making improvement initiatives. This principle is a pragmatic approach that recognizes the importance of understanding and building upon the existing situation. It's not about discarding everything and starting anew, but instead it's about strategic evolution and improvement. Progress iteratively. So it's our fourth principle that considers various cycles and frameworks such as continual service improvement approach, the Deming Plan, Do, Check, Act, PDCA cycle, the 7-step improvement process, and other relevant methodologies. So, iterative progress in this context involves constant evolution, adjustment, and refinement to adapt the changing situations and evolving organizational needs. So, DC SI approach is a method that emphasizes continuous improvement in the delivery of services within the organization. It is commonly associated with IT service management practices. So PDCA cycle is a systematic approach to continuous improvement. Cycle steps include plan, do, check, and act. To plan, you should identify areas for improvement, set objectives, and plan changes. To do, implement the planned changes on a small scale. In step of checking, assess the results and compare them to the objectives. Lastly, in step of act, if successful, implement the changes on a larger scale. If not, adjust the plan and repeat the cycle. So 7-step improvement process is part of the information technology infrastructure library and focus on continual improvement in IT services management. This framework consists of defining objectives, measuring, gathering, and processing data, implementing changes, verifying implementation, and reviewing. First step is to define the objective. We need to clearly understand what needs improvement. Second step involves defining what to measure by determining the key principles and performance indicators, KPIs, to assess improvement. The third step is to gather data. By collecting the data related to the defined measurements, we can reflect the current state of IT service management. Fourth step includes processing of data. So to do so, we should analyze the data to identify trends, patterns, and areas of improvement. In order to implement changes is the fifth step, which involves introducing changes based on the insights gained from the data analysis. So sixth step is to verify implementation by ensuring that the changes are applied as planned and have the intended impact. And seventh step is to review. We need to evaluate the result, the impact of the changes, and identify further opportunities for the improvement. So this cycles is like share a common theme, a structured and iterative approach to improvement. Like it's always like constant improvement. So these steps, they recognize that organizational design is not a one-time effort, but a continuous journey of refining and making more efficient processes, growing for companies. By progressing iteratively, organizations can adapt to changing different situations, learn from their experiences, and identify a commitment to ongoing enhancement. So, observe directly. A principle emphasizes the role of first-hand observation in improvement organizational processes and is grounded in the idea that data alone is not a substitute for direct observation. It encourages designers to go beyond the numbers, actively engage with the human aspects of the organization, and ask probing questions to uncover insights that may not be immediately apparent in data. In organizational design, data is valuable, but it can't replace the insights gathered from the direct observation. Walking the floor, engaging with teams, and experiencing the work environment is like first provide a level of understanding that numbers alone can't convey. So extrapolated data, drawing in conclusions based on incomplete information can lead to misconceptions. Direct observation ensures you can entire all the parts, reducing the risk of misinterpretation. It's not enough to collect data, you must analyze it. Direct observation allows you to go deeper, dig deeper, understand all the like details, internal nuances, and gain qualitative insights and quantitative data alone might miss. In the realm of organizational design, asking questions is akin to being a curious explorer. So direct observation encourages engagement and interaction. It's not just about silently watching. It's not only about like asking people some questions. It's about engaging with people, process, and culture. Asking questions opens doors to understanding motivations, challenges, and opportunities. So we should also be transparent. The principles of be transparent emphasize the importance of openness, clear communication, and visibility in fostering a culture of trust and urgency within organization. This principle is particularly critical when aiming to increase urgency for change initiatives. Low transparency can be perceived as low urgency, as employees may not fully understand the reasons behind organizational changes or the importance of quick actions. So urgency is important. To address this, different methods, including effective communications, Kanban boards, and the use of CSI register can be employed. So for example, transparent communication like regular updates, town hall meetings, and questionnaire sessions can be instrumental in keeping employees informed about different changes in the organization. Transparent communication ensures that everyone is on the same page, understands the challenges, and is aware of the urgency to navigate through them. Visual tools such as Kanban boards are like map displaying they're all helpful in this process. Transparent Kanban board provides a real-time view of tasks, progress, and potential bottlenecks. It's about making the workflow visible, fostering all the communication and collaboration between teams, and instilling a sense of urgency to keep tasks flowing smoothly but constantly. Implementing, for instance, Kanban board is a visual method to increase transparency in work processes, and also CSI register, as I mentioned before, is a tool used in IT service management to track improvement initiatives. In organizational design, a similar register can be employed to document and communicate ongoing improvement efforts. It records that what's been done, what's in progress, and what is going to be planned in future. This visibility not only ensures accountability, everything is so clear and transparent, but also communicates the ongoing urgency of adapting and improving all the changes.